Oh, and we are back. Okay, great news. The white lightning bolts doesn't mean that they've spotted you. I can't believe I played this game this many times and I did not know that. Which means we might take care of Granny's people. We'll see. Anywho, it just means that they've noticed something. As long as they don't turn red,
anyone there?
they're fine. We should still be able to get our achievement. Put these men in here so the rats don't get them. They can take a little nap. Okay. Let's save this man. Hello.
I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor.
Sorry about
Come
the
by
train.
Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
I don't know how much it comes through, but I live right
Wanna
next
look
to
at
the
some
train.
of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Right next to the train tracks, so it gets a little loud. I will take that. Okay, now we can look upstairs for real. Water of life. This is a good one. Drinking from fountains recharges a small amount of health. Bone charms. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions and scrimshaw. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from father to son, old man salt to greenhorn, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the isles north of Tivia. Once the whale trade began, the practitioners went to engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon to a man's vigor or defense against pregnancy. And a geological survey of West Pandician Basin. So, whoever these guys were, they got a bone charm from quite far away. That can't be opened. Okay. Great. You know what? Let's go take care of Granny Rags. Her gentleman callers, as they're called. Go this way. Save.
You asleep?
There we go. Now we just need to save them.
They say there's someone on the docks near Redshore who's still paying workers.
So you can't can't climb things when you have a corpse. You just have to like land on top of things. They don't give you the little arrows. Which makes it a little hard. All these Bottle Street boys are gonna wake up on this roof together like, what the hell even happened here? How did we
Some
get
of the
like
people who live
this?
near me claim they'll be organizing against the city watch.
You guys are gonna organize against the city watch? That's dope as hell. Do it. Hey, Granny Rags. I did steal.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always gone on the left.
I
You
did
never
steal
listen.
the rune, and I'm really sorry about that. But hello.
Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man.
Yeah.
Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
Oh boy.
If I was a birdie, I'd want to eat that. Yes, I would, indeed.
Hi, little rats.
I think the little birdie.
I love a birthday gift.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. But they're shy. You'll have to
My
go
daughter
or they
told me
won't
she
come.
saw a whaling boat sink in the river yesterday. Said it was on fire.
Alrighty. So we can check out Galvani's place, which would probably be fun to do, fun to show off. It's a cool part of this level. It is completely optional. Yeah, we can show off the doctor's place and just not poison the still, which is my preferred way of doing things.
Looking for something special?
gang. It's specifically Slackjaw and Granny Rags. They don't get along. They're longtime rivals. You know, they're protecting the neighborhood, and
This is ridiculous.
hurting them
Stupid rats.
doesn't do any good.
Plague.
So,
Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Galvani's house is this one. It's 3 stories tall. I'm gonna try to get over. Hello. There we go. And I'm not gonna go through the very front door. I don't know if I can get to the 3rd floor with my powers upgraded, but we can enter on the 2nd if we need to. Yeah, I don't think I can get up there.
No, stupid
Okay.
gut.
Save. Let's get in there. Corvus McDorvis, hero of Whaletown. Breaking in. Breaking into all kinds of people's houses.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
I don't know where she is. I don't want to risk it. Travel to Pandysia. Where did she go? Oh shit, she is coming out of that room.
What will I do now?
Oh. Ah! She didn't spot me.
What?
Okay. Oh, she did. Okay. I was trying to get on the lamp. Okay, but if she's gonna go into that room, then we have time to get over there and take her out, I think. Yep. Great. Dr. Galvani's journal. I've been invited to a soiree at the Boyle estate. Of course, I won't attend. The 28th day of the 7th month, the month of high cold, is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking aristocratic boots? I have no time for fools. I will be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I'll raise a cup of Tivian red. 28th day of the 7th month. Sounds like something someone would use as a password. Or a combination. Save one more time. Music is so uneasy. Canker mouth golden. Okay. 728. Okay, 28-7. Great. That close? Yeah. Okay. Save. Can we get one of those lamps? Maybe not. Okay, I think someone comes through this way, which might mean that I'm screwed. But you know, we'll see. We'll do our best. We found his lab. The breathing sound effects are not, you know, my favorite thing in the world. Is anyone in here? I don't think anyone's up here. That's great news. Okay, so he's doing experiments on rats and hagfish. The rat plague. Excerpt from a natural philosopher's notes. For over a year, I've studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousands. Given their rapid gestation maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rats tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rats collected in the poorest parts of town, in the slums, exhibit the oldest strains of the plague, while those found near the docks, where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city, exhibit a younger strain. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If nothing else, I am living proof that Sokolov's elixir and Pyrrha's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague if one consumes enough of the stuff.
Obviously, the plague rat is distinct from the ordinary rat, but in what respect? Its size and the coarseness of its fur, and I believe in intelligence, although the experiments there are not complete. Coriander's zoological survey describes only the ordinary rat, which means plague rats have only been here for 5 or 7 years at most. This was not a gradual migration. Could they have been introduced on purpose? Perhaps by a foreign power.
Interesting. Rat behavior and extermination. Excerpt from a series of interviews with street workers by rat catcher Lena. Used to be you'd go out with a bag, stick with a nail on the end, catch as many rats as you could in a night. City watch paid by weight. My husband Benjamin and I mostly worked alone, and we got by. If we found a place where the rats were real bad, sometimes we'd hire a crew of street brats to work with us, the younger ones who didn't make trouble. We'd pay them with bread and apple cider. Once the plague came, the rats were different. Meaner, bigger, and a little quicker. You had to watch yourself. If you got cornered, they'd turn and the swarm would come back at you. I barely got away with my skin a few times down in the sewers. The bites hurt afterwards, but it was the sounds they made that stayed in your dreams at night. It got more dangerous, and the City Watch started paying better, but that didn't last long, because after a while too many people had been stripped clean, trying to fill up a bag. One slip and they'd be all over you, gnawing and trying to chew down to the bone. That's how I lost my poor Benji. Sewer capacity in the month of Nets. Excerpted interview attached to a formal report by City Works Crew 17A. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been every year that we work like men gone mad during the month of Nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the works is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish guts too. We've got to get it done before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we get help from those pricks in civil engineering either. Been at this job for nigh on 28 years, and I never seen one of 'em come below, except to measure it, will it hold when they go putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years been the worst, and here's why. It's the river crests moved into the works. We hear a man ahead yell and scream like he's burning up, and we all climb up fast. No other choice. River crusts are a very particular kind of an enemy that we will learn more about later. Alright, no need to get to the first floor. We can get out of here. We're not going to use the viscera. We're just gonna continue on. And I think we're gonna go around. My cat Misha is here. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh. You jumped right up, just like Corvo. Okay, so to get to the Abbey, there's another wall of light that we have to make it past at the end of this road. So we're gonna go this back way, which we don't want to fall down there because there's huge rat swarms. I'm gonna see if this works with my Limited range. I don't know that it will. Oh, yes, yes. Ha 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 ha. Great. Okay, so we're over the next checkpoint here. This is the other side of it. It's that way to Holger Square. Oh, there's more in there. I wonder if I could get that without getting seen. Smeesh. This cat has decided it's cuddle time. Alright. Let's get over there. And we will end there for the day once we get through the doors. Oof, that's just too far, huh? Probably by design, I would imagine. We'll go this way. Nothing to see here. There's stuff over there. Let me check the heart. There is a room. Oh, there's a bone jar back there we missed.
To rest. At the Academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky. Why am I so cold?
Okay, I don't know what bone charm we missed. We're not gonna get the rune because we simply don't need it. So we'll leave it for now. Excellent. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end here. And I'll catch you guys next time.